friends, it's Carrie. Welcome back to my channel. This is card number 2 in my holiday card series for 2017, and today we're going to be using this tiny tree stamp set from the stamp market. I'm also going to be using several different inks from Simon Says Stamp and from Fawn, I believe, and I also have one from Altenew. And this ruby red I'm not using. I had it from a previous card, and so I'm actually using a different color, a lighter pink in the Altenew ink, frosted pink. So I've got my ink colors ready to go, and I'm going to go ahead and get my stamping going. So I've just got a piece of just white typing paper on my work surface because I'm going to be doing some stamping and I don't want to get any ink onto my work surface. And I'm also going to be using this stencil here. This is the Drifts and Hills stencil from My Favorite Things. And I absolutely love this stencil even before I start using it because it's going to be one of those that's going to be a staple in creating scenes and creating backgrounds and really setting a scene for any type of cards like that. So I'm going to be using tumble glass to create just a couple of different slopes or hills here, kind of like snow drifts, if you will. And so I'm just going to lightly add that ink onto my white panel here. This is just a piece of smooth white cardstock that I die cut down with a rectangle die from Hero Arts. This is the Infinity Rectangle die set. It's got so many different rectangles in this one set. It's really a great value for what you're getting. So it's like, I can't even remember how many dies, but it's got pretty much any size that you could ever want. They've also got circles and I believe hearts now. And maybe ovals, I'm not sure about that, but so it's a really great value for the money. So I'm going to continue on to set my scene here and lightly add this as I go along, and you can kind of see that it instantly gives that effect that there are snowdrifts on this panel. So I'm going to go ahead and also prepare my stamps now onto my blocks. So I've already gone ahead and done that, get that out of the way. And all I'm going to do is, I've got a piece of pattern paper that you will see here in a moment. And the pattern paper is what inspired the color theme for today. And it's your non-traditional colors. I usually don't do this kind of thing for Christmas cards, but it was fun to just think outside the box and do something different with my card design here. So, like I said, non-traditional colors, but sometimes it's fun to take a little leap out of your comfort zone and do something that you normally wouldn't do. So I'm going to go ahead and add different colors here. Now, I've got this is, I believe it was a Rosy Cheeks, I believe it is, color, and it's like a peachy pink. And then I've got a frosted pink color from Altenew, and they're not really all that similar, but on camera it looks like it's a similar color. So I promise that they are two different colors though. So, and this is the first time that I have used this stamp set. So I had to prep some of my stamps before I actually stamped them down onto my panel. But I'm not going to just stamp each one, have you watch me do all that, because that would be a little bit boring. All I'm doing is just repetitive stamping here. But you can kind of see I'm setting the scene. I apologize for my head getting in the way here, but sometimes I had to line up certain stamps in order to get them lined up perfectly. And then I wanted to add one more tree here, and just kind of more toward the bottom there. Well, I've got this one here that I'm going to add in the corner here. And then I wanted to use pretty much every tree in the stamp set if I possibly could. So I'm going to ink up with the Simon Says Stamp Teal for this solid tree and get that stamped down. And some of it turned out just a little bit more splotchy than I would like. So I'm just going to go back in and line up my stamp one more time and get that stamped down one more time. It's a little bit better, and as it dries into the paper it will even out, so no big deal. So I'm now going to add the little trunk to this tree here so it doesn't look like it's just kind of floating in the air there. So I have done that, and then I'm going to move on to adding one more tree toward the bottom, toward me, I guess if you would say, so just to round out and make it an uneven number. and get a different neutral color in there. This is kind of, this is a deeper gray. This is Hippo from Lawn Fawn. And then I'm going to work on the sentiment portion. And I'm also going to stamp this in the same Hippo ink just to round out that gray color in the scene here. And then this is the Snow and Cocoa. This is the paper pad that inspired this whole card design for today. And it's just wonderful how it was almost like it was made for it. It's so perfect. This little tree set and then the stamp set and the pattern paper, they just go well so together. So I cut down my piece of pattern paper with my favorite stitch die here from MFT. This is from the Blueprints 27 die set. And then I'm going to pop my panel up onto a piece of fog cardstock from Simon Says Stamp, just to give it a little bit of a border and mat to that card design. And then I went ahead and put some tape runner onto that panel there, and then I'm going to add it to my pattern paper. And then really all I got to do now, left to do, is just to add this to my white card base, as well as just add a little bit of bling to my trees. So I'm just going to cut down and crease down another piece of smooth white cardstock, and then add this with my tape runner here just flat to the card. A lot of the cards that I will be making, I really want to be able to put in the mail easily and not add too much bulk, because obviously if you add a lot of bulk or a lot of dimension to the cards, that means extra postage, which, you know, for 1 or 2 cards, that's not a big deal. But during the holidays, if you're like me, you want to try to save money anywhere that you can. So I'm just trying to create cards that wouldn't cost me an arm and leg in postage, but also give that effect of nice dimension too. So I'm just going to go ahead and add some little shimmer and shine to these trees with my Wink of Stella clear shimmer pen here. And then once I do that, that will complete today's card. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you are interested in any of the supplies I use, they are listed and linked below the video. Thank you guys so much, and I will catch y'all for card number 3 very soon.